A big hello to all my wonderful champions out there. I hope you're good. So today's video is going to be extra special because it's not just going to be about the engineering branches out there, but all the other very important branches, whether it be medical, dental, farm sciences, veterinary sciences, agriculture, whatever you can think of, and also architecture, okay? But why is it useful for all of you? Because my dear children, KEA has put down the official update on the guidelines of option entry. So which is equally important for all of you guys out there. So if at all you are a student or if at all you're a parent, make sure you listen to me carefully because this is very important for you to understand the whole process, and this would avoid you making a lot of mistakes out there, okay? And my dear children, I have made sure that the PDF is transformed into a question and answer format so that you can understand it better. So I'll give you examples of the questions that are included. For example, ma'am, I have not been allotted with any college in round 1. Can I add more options later on? So the answer for that would be here. And also there is a question that struck really hard, is that I am someone who is eligible for both medical and engineering. So how to do the option entry for both of the courses together? The same goes with farm sciences and agriculture. If I am interested in all of that and eligible for that, okay, in that case, how does the option entry work? Obviously it is quite different, but how does it work? Okay, and then questions like I am someone who gave the practical exam for agriculture and farm sciences. Does it have anything to do with the option entry? Will I be getting any benefit from that? Yeah. And also, how is the mock allotment going to be very useful for making a perfect option entry list? So there are questions like this, and I would be answering all of it with the help of the PDF that they have given here, and it will be really important for you. So if at all you feel that this video is helpful, what you have to do, you have to click on the like button and also subscribe to the channel, okay? Do not forget to do that. Now going ahead with the first thing that is being put up there in the option entry guideline is how to log in. Well, I hope all of you might have already logged in, but still, if at all there is someone out there who is listening to me who has not logged in, please listen to me carefully. I have made a separate video just giving you a brief about it, then you can watch the video if at all you need it. Okay, so you have to go to the KEA's official website. Once you go there, you would have to go to the admissions bar, which would be at the top corner. Okay, now when you click on admissions, you would have to go on UGCET 2025. When you go ahead with clicking on UGCET 2025, there will be a list of notifications. Please click on the option entry link. Now, once you have clicked on that, what happens? You will get an option to log in. Okay, it can be through QR code or it can be through the CET number. Where will you find both of them? It will be there in the verification slip. Okay, once you do that, my dear children, you would be getting an OTP in your registered mobile number. Okay, you would have to put that OTP over here. That also gets completed. After that, there will be face verification. Your face would be verified. Post that, you will get entry into a whole new page where an alert would be given up that you would have to pay 750 rupees. Then only you would be going ahead with the option entry. So the first thing that you would have to do is please go with the pay online option out there. Okay, please pay 750 rupees. Post that. What happens, my dear children? The option entry link would be active. So again, as I said, there is a video on that. If at all you are someone who is confused, please watch the video. So I did this video on the first day of option entry. There might be certain changes in the website, but more or less it will be similar. Okay, so please do that. Now over here, the candidate option entry link will become active. So initially it would look like this, black in color, but then it will be blue in color. That means it is active. You can click on that, my dear children, and what happens? You would be able to fill in the options. And now comes the major things which are written in the guidelines. The first question, when can you enter the options? So my dear children, the candidate who becomes eligible after verification will only be considered for entry of option. Okay, so once you have got the verification tag over there, you have got the verification slip and you entered using that particular thing, using the CET number or the QR code and the OTP and face verification, you are now eligible. But please understand that one very important thing, candidates are also advised to enter the options within the stipulated time, but not to wait till the last date fixed to enter the options to avoid the last minute rush. For example, on 12th is the last date. That does not mean you have to wait until 11th to fill in. Why? Because you were making an option entry list. Do not do that. please understand that the KEA site have crashed so many times, even we were not able to access the notifications out there. Okay, so we cannot expect when will be the next crash be. As of now, when I'm talking also, there might be so many people who might be facing trouble for option entry. So please, if at all you're a parent or a student, make sure you're doing it on priority. Okay, and also remember one very important thing which is also given in the PDF. I have not mentioned it over here. Okay, and that is to make a rough list. To make a rough list, and that is the next question. That is, should you make a list priorly? Yes, you should be making a list priorly, my dear children, and this list should not be just based on the cut-off ranks of the previous year. I'm telling you again, it should not be just based on the cut-off ranks, but also depending on the other factors out there, such as the courses offered, the infrastructure available, the teaching faculty, the laboratory facilities, the hostel facilities, and any other information which would help him or her in narrowing his option. The distance from his or her place, very important. The mode of transport, the hostel facilities, everything comes under this thing. Okay, you have to think about all of it, you have to check it, and then only you would have to make a rough option entry list in a paper with the course code, with the college code, so that you have a better clarity on what you are doing. Remember, my dear children, this process obviously might be tedious, very difficult, very boring, but also stressful. Okay, also stressful, but it is something that is going to decide a lot of things in your future. So do not risk your life with this. Okay, so please do that on priority basis. And if at all you're finding it difficult to find the contact of people who are studying in the college for understanding the faculty quality and everything, at least go to the official website. Okay, look for the placement rates, how is it working. So always remember, in the top 10 colleges out there, the placement might be really good, irrespective of the course. Obviously, some relevance which should be given to the course, such as for CS, there would be more placement, but for the other courses also, you would be getting at least some placement out there. Your future would be secured in the top 10 colleges. But beyond that, what happens is that there might be only few courses which might be having good placements. So please make sure you're going ahead and looking for the placement statistics. Okay, and how far is it from your home? Okay, so are you someone who is financially stable to basically go every day, or probably afford the hostel facility, things like that? All of it should be inquired. You can go to college's official website, you will find most of the details there. I'm not saying you will find all of it there, but at least most of it there. Now, if you want the college list on the basis of the cutoff, okay, that is your first priority, that is how you do it first. But later, from this list that you have made from the cutoff and everything, what you are going to do, you are going to choose those colleges which are really good in these aspects as well. And that's how you are going to make a proper option entry list. So we also, in general, when we make a video, we make videos on the basis of the KCET cutoff of the previous year. But that should not be the only standard way of you choosing a college. There should be some additional aspects, and these are the additional aspects. I hope that's clear. Now, if you want our help, my dear children, Aishwarya ma'am has made a very important and a very nice video on how to prepare an option entry list. Please go give a watch. And if you want to know the mistakes that you could possibly do and you should be avoiding, please watch my video as well. I put in a lot of efforts in that, and I have thought like you, and I think that it will be useful. Only if you have time, do that. You can watch it in 2x speed. Both of them are going to be really helping you well. Now, the next question comes upon related to the cutoff. Should you consider colleges only on the basis of the previous year cutoff? And you know what? KEA has put it in their official guideline as well, because children mostly do that mistake. So the cutoff rank is only for the information of students, and no inference can be drawn on the availability of seats college-wise and course-wise for the year 2025. KEA does not take any responsibility whatsoever in this regard. The cutoff ranks give a fair idea about the last rank under each category admitted to a particular college course during the previous year. This is just for having a fair idea, nothing else. Do not exercise your option based on the cutoff ranks or based only on the cutoff rank. Okay, so in every video that I do, I get comments out there, ma'am, the cutoff will be the same this year. No, the cutoff will not be the same this year. How can it be the same this year? Is the paper pattern same this year? Okay, the type of questions which are there, is it the same over here? No. So please understand that because of the differences which there in the level of difficulty, in the level of people who are participating, in the number of seats which is available for a particular course in a college, the cutoff rank would be changing. And if at all there is someone who is giving you the cutoff rank and this like that this might be the case, my dear children, please understand that's a very wrong information and do not fall for it. Okay, cool. Now going ahead with the next thing. What if I am eligible for multiple streams? As I told you, if suppose I am someone who is eligible for engineering, farm science and veterinary courses, how do I arrange my options? So suppose my priority is engineering. Even though I am eligible for all of it, my priority is engineering. What do? I choose the engineering colleges. I give them 1, 2, 3 priority or 4, 5, whatever number I want to put, I put there. Then I think that I should be including farm sciences courses as well. In that case, when I include the farm sciences courses, should I be starting with 1 again? No. I should continue with this. That is 6, 7, 8. Same thing for veterinary. 9, 10, 11. I should be continuing my list like this, okay, depending on what is my priority. Now, candidate will find the list of colleges and courses in case he or she select engineering and farm sciences. Likewise, the list of colleges for other disciplines will also be available based on the eligibility of the candidate. Suppose you are not eligible and you want the college list, you will not get it. Only for children who are eligible for the courses, they will get the college list. Now, a very important thing for medical aspirants out there. Okay, so if a candidate is eligible for both medical and engineering discipline, but his or her first desire is to get into medical college, then what should your priority option entry look like? It should be having medical colleges in the first row. Okay, it should be going ahead with the medical colleges, and then later on there should be what? Engineering colleges, if this is your priority. If you want to try luck in both the streams, my dear children, you would have to arrange like this. First priority to what you really want, and then comes the second branch, whatever is your choice. Now suppose I am someone who is eligible for medical and engineering. Okay, I was someone like that. I thought that both of them would be useful for me, but then later on I spoke to my friends and I realized I should be going just with engineering. In that case, my dear children, even though you are eligible, you have the whole right to not choose the medical colleges. You can just choose the engineering colleges. In that case, the list would be E1, 2, 3, whatever is there. Whatever colleges are there in engineering, you just have to choose that. Even though you are eligible, you have an option to just choose any single stream as well. The same goes with medical also. Okay, so you will get a clear idea when I will be showing you certain snippets. So before going ahead with this, I will show you the snippets. So if you see this option entry list from 1 to 40, there are n number of colleges. They are all medical colleges out there, and then comes engineering colleges, and then comes agriculture colleges. What do you understand from this? That is, this child is eligible for medical, engineering and agriculture, and this child's priority is what? Getting into a medical college, which is why they have put it like this. Now when it started with engineering, did you see 1, 2, 3? No, it's the continuation of this that is there. Now there is another option entry list. I'll show you. Here you have engineering, then agriculture, then medical. So over here I clearly see the child's priority is actually engineering, then agriculture, then medical. But is he or she right in making this list? No. You would have to put on more options if you feel that you want entry into engineering. Make sure you're putting more options. Otherwise, my dear children, after one round, all the seats would be going off. All the lower options would be going off. You would have very limited access. So make sure you understand that and make a proper list. Okay. Then there is a list where the child is confused whether engineering or medical or agriculture. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is engineering, then medical, then again engineering. Well, it's okay to have a list like this, but by this point of time, you should know what is your priority, and you should be making a realistic list, okay, which will be beneficial for your future. So please not do this. Okay, I was just showing you examples. Now, so the same thing is being written over here, that is the priority number is unique number for each course, the 1, 2, 3 number, okay, it is unique for each course. There will not be any separate priority number for each discipline. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the not again 1, 2, 3, 4 is not there, it's the same, continuous. Now, there is a very important information for what? Farm science and veterinary courses children. So I suppose there are some children who might have given the practical exam as well, and they might have got the practical rank also. So you gave the exam, the normal children that is out there, you might have given the normal regular exam and you might have got the regular rank. Apart from it, there might be some children who gave the practical exam and have got the practical rank. So according to the information being put down over here, you would be having separate college list for regular rank and also separate college list for practical rank. Always remember, if you have a practical rank, probably it might be easy for you to get into the college. Why? Because it is always better. The PR, the practical rank always comes out to be better. Now in that case, you have a list of college for PR, you have a list of college for RR, that is regular rank as well. You can make your own option entry list, irrespective of whatever you have put over here. Depending on what is your rank, you will be allotted with the college either through this or through this, my dear children. So that is what is being mentioned over here. Candidates who have got regular rank and practical rank should indicate priority number both for regular seat and also for practical seat. Regular college list and practical college list is displayed separately with a different college code. In case if the candidate wish to give options for College of Agriculture Science, he or she has to enter the priority number separately in the option entry portal. I told you. So here it was not separate, here it is separate. Please understand that there is a difference. Okay. So that's all. And now what? Can we add more options after round 1 if we are not getting any colleges out there? So do you think you can add more options? So I'll give you a scenario. You have added 1 to 40 colleges out there. Can there be a 41st college, my dear children, after round 1? What do you think? So there cannot be a 41st college. Can there be a 39th college or a 38th college? Yes. Why? Or can be the question, I will redefine it. Can there be only 39 colleges and 38 colleges? Yes. Why? Because, my dear children, what are you allowed to do? You are allowed to delete, you are allowed to rearrange as well. But post the round 1 allotment, you would not be allowed to add colleges. So whatever addition you have to do before the round 1 results come in. That is, after the mock allotment results come, you will get a time to put down more options, put it there itself. This is very, very important for you to understand. Later on, you would not be allowed. And I'll tell you one more very important thing. If you have list of colleges like this, my dear children, okay, and you got the 5th college in the first allotment, all the lower ones will be deleted, the upper ones would be remaining. So make sure you are having enough options out there. Okay, there is no problem in having enough options out there. You will at least get some good college. Okay, so make sure you are making a proper list. And with that, the next question comes in. Should we add only limited options? No. This is limitless process. Remember, this is all computerized. There is not a single person out there who is telling that this guy should be getting this college. So this is computerized process, which is why I am telling you, add so many options out there. Only the ones where you want to get into, okay, not the random colleges you are putting out there. Okay, as I told you, if you need help with that, there is Aishwarya ma'am's video, please watch it once. Okay, so please put limitless options out there and then go ahead with things, because that would be a more safer option. Now, one more usual question that I get is, can we edit the options once it is submitted? So can you do that? For example, the last date is 12th. On 10th, I put the options, ma'am, and I clicked on submit button. Now, can I feel that I have missed something. Can I redo it? That is, on 11th, can I put in options and then can I submit it? So the answer would be yes, you can do so. Okay, so you can edit the options once it is submitted. But please remember, this is the last date, 12th is the last date. Whatever you did on this particular date or one day before that would be the last information that would be stored. Okay, so make sure you are very cautious, or very, I don't know, I'm not getting the term for it. Very well informed before taking this very big step. Okay, so candidate may change the option as many times or he or she desires before the last date and time notified for the entry of option. After entry of options, candidates candidate has to select the button submit and log out. Make sure if you are using Cyber Cafe for filling in options, please log out, okay, and click on submit before that. Options recorded in the server on the last day and time of the notified schedule in each round will be frozen, and only the frozen option will be considered for allotment of seats. The candidates are advised to take a printout of the options as well, okay. Once you're done with the option entry, make sure you're printing it out so that you have a reference, okay. So what do you have to do? Whenever you fill in the options, go through the options properly, then click on the submit button, okay, then only click on the submit button. On the last day, if you're making some changes, my dear children, make sure you're clicking on the submit button, because anyways whatever you're writing up there will be stored, and on the basis of that only you will be allotted a college. So don't mess it up there. Now with that, will I get college allotted in the mock allotment round? Suppose I got X college. Do you think I can go ahead with the admission process? No. This is just this is what, my dear children, this is just an indicative seat status which candidate may or not get in the real allotment. This is for your understanding of how the process actually works, and this is for making you understand that you need to add more options if at all you are not allotted with any college in the mock allotment. You get it? So this is just for that. You do not have to go to the college, report to the college. Do not do that at all, okay? And as I told you, this is a time where you can recheck the options, you can add more options. I have given you a whole video on it. If you want, you can watch it. Link will be there in the description box. And is there a new schedule on the basis of which you can edit and do things like that? So my dear children, you are allowed to do option entry for mock allotment until 18th of July. Okay. Post that, on 21st you will get the result. Now from 21st to 24th, on the basis of the results, you can add, you can delete, you can rearrange, whatever you want to do, you can do it. No problem. After that, you will get the first round allotment result that is going to be published on 28th. Okay, so once it is published and you go ahead with the next round, if at all you have to, you are not allowed to add options. I'm telling you again. Only this window, 21st to 24th, is the only time where you can add options. Okay, so please do that. Now the candidates who are interested only in medical and dental courses need not log in to enter the option as of now, because your chance have not come yet. So even if you are eligible for both, but you want only medical, do not log in now. You do not need to do that. Once MCC put down the timetable, you will be getting to know about that. Okay, so that's all. Remember the date. Please alter the options. It is going to be helping you really well. And that's all, my dear children. If you think that this video has helped you, what do you have to do? You have to subscribe to the channel and also click on the like button and put down your feedbacks in the comment section. And my dear children, if you have any doubts, again, you can put it down in the comment section. We are here to help you out. Okay. So wishing you good luck, and I hope and I wish and I pray that you get the best college out there. Okay. So please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.